Welcome to the MineSanity podcast. What's up, guys? My name's Azrael Eternity, and welcome to the MineSanity podcast. With us today, Sigcore.
Hey, guys.
And Banjo Bates.
Hi.
Grave is MIA, so we're doing it without him.
I'm thinking he got killed by an assassin.
It is unlikely.
But
I'm going to vote that he was killed somehow by Zippy, inadvertently. Not intentional.
Probably by Zippy flattening out a big area.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah.
Had to be said.
Huh?
Had to be said.
Yes.
Or building a tree farm in the middle of the plains.
Yeah, that too.
Well, he said that he needs, for his build, 54 stacks of birch wood.
Okay, go to the area that you're going to build and build the tree farm.
I have a feeling he's going to build there.
If it's going to be a big block of birch and dark oak wood, I'm going to scream and burn it down.
Yeah, I told him, I was just all, it better not be a giant square.
He doesn't seem to understand. Every time someone says, build something that looks nice, he builds a big, jungle wood box.
Yeah. And this is...
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not focus on that.
No, let's focus on this even more.
No,
So anyway, MineSanity 3.0.
Yeah. First podcast after the reset, the second reset this year.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Second reset, what? No, not this month. Not
No,
quite that fast.
This
but
quarter? I don't know.
In the last 90 days.
yeah,
Yeah, when did we do the reset? I don't even know.
I think
not too long ago.
It was like September, wasn't it?
Well, it was back before Stevie left, so...
Hold on, scrolling through my videos. I published my first video on August 8th.
Oh, okay, so it was August then.
So... Wow, that was a while ago.
August, September, October, November. So we're about 4 months.
That's actually quite a while ago. Surprise.
You can still not, let's see, how long was season 1?
Oh, season 1 was what, like a year?
It was about a year and 2 months.
Yeah. But 4 months is still pretty long.
I just, I'm thinking about that and realizing that in 4 months I got not as much done as I thought I was going to get done.
Well, you had a huge build with the sorting system.
Well, yeah. Although, amazingly enough, that sorting system only took me to actually build 2 days, 3 days.
Hmm.
So it was mainly trial and error and figuring it out in creative was the hard part.
Yeah, this time I am trying to plan things out. Trying. Keyword here. I'm not good at planning things. Give me a piece of paper and a scratch pad and I'll probably doodle on it.
Yeah, right now, the way that I'm looking at it is that I am going to try to find a suitable location to do the adventure map. If I can't, I'm just going to go back into Season 2's map and just continue from where I was. Which is going to be...
What are you looking for?
Ice plains and mountains. Ice mountains. Snow mountains.
Okay. Amidst, by the way, is actually updated.
Oh, shiny.
Yes,
Yeah,
actually, you never need to update it again because it runs off of profiles instead of versions.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you select the default profile, most likely it'll be wrong, depending upon what profile you play with.
The last time that I had checked to see if it was updated, I thought it said that it was updated to one of the snapshots, like 1339B or something.
Yeah, that would be 3.4, which does work with 1.72.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
Good
Sig and
to
I have
know.
been using. At first, I was all, well, Amidst seems to be working fine, but I'm not seeing any of the new biomes. And he's like, try changing the profile that you're using. And I'm like, wait a second. And then suddenly, 1,000 blocks closer to spawn was a witch hut.
Yeah, I heard the facepalm at my house.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm. Anyway, so what I've been doing, I've made the witch hut or the witch farm.
Yeah, you got that done really quick.
It's it it actually was not very quick because I spent probably 6 or 8 hours yesterday working on it. Um, Lots of trial and error.
Well, I mean, but yeah, I mean, but relatively speaking,
Well, yeah, but I still need to farm a bunch of string for the tripwires, and I need to make a collection system, which I'm not even sure how to do yet.
oh
Um,
yeah, string is a rare commodity right now.
yeah, especially with me stealing it from everybody. What?
Did you just take my string?
No.
No, you took some of my string. No, you didn't. Okay.
I took some Azrael string and Grave string, but no, not yours.
Wait,
I
you
only,
took
I
my
only,
string.
I
Oh,
finally
it's my turn.
just made a bow like an hour ago
I
and
have been
a fishing
I've
rod.
I've gotten like 50 bows from skeletons.
I
Not
I
really
haven't
though.
I haven't I just haven't had any luck. I mean, it was weird because I was sitting here going, I need to find another skelly spawner.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm like,
we haven't found any spawners yet, have we?
I
no.
have. I found a zombie spawner right below my place,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
but
that's cool.
that's absolutely useless really, but you know.
Well, you can use it for armor.
And villagers, but that's more of a pain than I really want to set up.
Well, at
I
least
need
now
a
we don't
spider
need the
spawner.
gold for health potions.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but you need yeah, well.
I
Um
mean, really, what do you need gold for if you're not using it for health potions?
Blocks. Make pretties.
Yeah, pretty much.
I made a
Shiny
clock.
shiny. Um yeah, but I actually think I revolutionized witch farms. I think I made one of the most compact designs you can without
That's
really
cool.
meaning to. But I made the big sunshade before I made the witch farm itself, and I needed to fit everything into that little area because otherwise it's a pain to have to make it bigger.
Right.
Um, so instead of spending the 15 minutes to just expand the thing, I spent 6 hours to make the thing smaller. That's how my brain works. How about you?
Okie dokie. Alrighty then.
So
This is how
glad that
I
I
think.
never mess with redstone.
This is how I think. I have a limited supply of redstone, so I make a witch farm instead of going mining.
Wow.
Fine, you can have the redstone. I'll take all the glowstone dust. Thank you.
Yeah, you're funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
fine. How about this? You can build you can build and have that witch hut, that witch farm, but you go build one for me over at the other witch hut that I
you're
found.
you're so funny. I mean, you're a stand-up comedian at this point. Um, but yeah, the big idea is I'm building a UFO way up in the sky, so I don't have to do any caving. And that UFO is gonna have a green tractor beam, which all the items get sucked up through. And then I have an auto sorting system, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff.
How are you gonna have a tractor beam that sucks everything up?
Green glass,
But I
and
mean,
then an
how are
item
you gonna
elevator.
get everything up there?
Item elevator.
And you're gonna have that's gonna be a fairly large beam.
Yes, it's gonna be like 100 and some blocks, but I mean it'll look cool. So,
No, I mean like width and depth, not height.
oh no, 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 I'm just gonna make like a 3 by 3 glass pillar for the beam.
Oh, okay.
You
Hmm.
watch too many movies.
No, but I mean, how are you going to power all of the droppers that are
I
kicking
won't.
stuff?
No,
It's
no,
gonna
he's
be a
gonna use
glass item elevator.
the item glitch.
Oh,
You shove it into a fence and then it goes straight up.
gotcha. Okay. See, I don't pay attention to glitches and stuff because I expect them to get patched out.
I think the real reason is you're scared of the redstone.
How does that involve redstone?
Shh. It kind of does. You have to use a dropper to dropper them out.
Anyways,
Anywho, what have you guys been working on?
I built a house up on
Yeah,
a
so
hill.
did I. Well, let me correct that. I built a um, semi-modern style house slash fishing cabin.
Saw that. Looks really cool. I like the curved roof.
Yeah, I was building the roof and I was like, going for the typical A-frame, and then I went, oh wait a minute, no, modern style, flatten it out. And obviously I use spruce wood because I have enough spruce wood that I could choke all of us. It's ridiculous. Those 4x4 spruce trees give you more wood than almost more wood than jungle trees.
No, they're shorter.
So
But it's
I don't
close.
know. They can be pretty
they're more
good. And not
they're
only
more
that, but
dense.
spruce saplings drop more frequently.
Do they? That's nice.
I have a stack and a half of saplings.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using spruce wood anymore. It looks too compared to dark oak, it looks horrible to me.
Yeah.
And
I
he
haven't
and he
gotten
lives
to it.
right near a roofed forest.
I gotta say something. I am surrounded by 3 or 4 dark oak forests.
Yeah.
When exploring around the edge of my swamp, and it's like birch forest, dark oak, dark oak, dark oak, birch forest.
Yeah,
I-
I need to get some saplings.
You can steal them from my place. I think I have a stack and a half or so.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got pretty much the same amount. It's pretty.
I chopped
crazy.
down probably a dozen or so trees on my way back from Banjo's house.
Oh.
Oh, so that was you that
Unfortunately, I
stole
did
them.
lose my horse in the travels.
Ooh,
You
so
found a
free
horse
horses
already?
in a ravine somewhere.
There's horses all over the place, dude.
Oh no, I'm just saying I haven't seen nor found any.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, you ain't looking hard enough.
well, I
You
had
gotta
my
check the
specific
rocks.
my specific thing I was looking for. I managed to find it. I'm over in Mega Taiga, so I got the podzol, so I got mud. Um,
I hate the look of Podzol.
it's not bad. I kind of
Looks
like it.
horrible.
And it's gonna be. I got my portal finally set up. I finally have the idea fleshed out of what I want to do, which is my arcology. Um, and but you guys have been playing. I took like 3 days off from playing because of ESO. So
And that was just to download it.
no, well, no. It took all a freaking Friday night to patch, which was my fault. What I should have done was delete it and just re-download it and re-download the whole thing instead of trying to patch it.
Mm.
So, an awesome game. I mean, I'm glad I'm in the beta test, but I come to the realization that I don't have
No
time to play
time.
that game.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel sometimes about League of Legends is that, how often do I have time to commit to a 30 to 60 minute game?
Quite
in
often, as
which,
it turns out.
Hmm?
Quite often, as it turns out.
yeah, but not as often as I'd like. I'd love to be able to do more games.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
still level 15 on there.
yeah, and I'm only level 20. You don't level up extremely fast.
Well, if you play, more than 2 games a day.
Yeah, but to do that, if you want to level up fast, you have to commit your life to League of Legends, which I doubt you're willing to do very openly.
No, that I doubt that my wife is willing to let me commit to.
Yeah, and that was the other thing is I played like 8 or 9 hours of ESO last weekend or this
Oh,
past weekend.
jeez.
And I only made it to like level 4.
Wow.
Awesome game. I love it. I love the way they handle everything. But I just it was actually depressing because I came to this realization like I want to play this game. I do not have the time to play this game. Not. I mean, if I wanted to dump YouTube, oh yeah, I could go play. But not with having to do or wanting to do Skyrim and Minecraft and everything else. I mean, it's just like nope, just don't have the time. So.
And besides, you're raking in the YouTube money.
Oh, it's not
for
even
the enjoyment.
Well, yeah, I mean, I enjoy. It's weird because I've made this commitment that I'm going to do at least 2 videos a week right now. That's what I guarantee. I'm averaging like 3 to 4, but I guarantee 2. But it's my guarantee. that I went, okay, I'm going to do 2 videos a week. You know, I'm going to do 1 Minecraft and 1 Skyrim.
Mm.
And nobody asked me to do that. Nobody told me to do that. That was me. And I'm sticking to this dang thing. And it's just like, hmm.
Well, out of all of us, you're probably going to be more successful simply because of your consistency.
Yeah, I've been.
Because just think of the numbers here. You post 2 videos a week, guaranteed. Eventually, someone's going to find it, and eventually, someone's going to tweet it out or, um, shout out or whatever. And it's going to be someone that has a lot of subscribers, and you're going to boom and then leave us in the dust, and then you're going to have all the time in the world to play ESO. So,
Hey, hold on. I got to step away for a sec.
No worries. I have to say though that isn't exactly how it works. And
you'd be
I will
surprised.
no I am not surprised. Here, let me give you some numbers. I have 975 views total between all of my videos
Hmm.
in the past month. Where's the time? How did I change the time frame? And lifetime views. I have almost 160,000 views since I
Mm-hmm.
started YouTube in '06. Nobody has made me famous. I have videos that have over 15,000 views. I'm not famous.
Yeah, but that's you.
Yeah.
And either way, it's consistency that really makes it.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not doubting it. Um,
Oh, geez.
but I mean, like, I'm happy that I see, like, I go to my video manager and I'm looking at my recent videos, and the 3 most recent videos, all that I have, all broke 10 views. I'm happy with that. I'm
Yeah.
excited. What I'm not excited about is if I see, oh, there's 2 comments on there. I can't see any of them.
Hey?
I on my episode 1 of my video, I have 2 comments. It says I can't see them.
That's a major flaw. That's probably from the G Plus integration.
Yeah, I have a comment on Bits by Blocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that one I
me.
can see.
Hello, I'm back. Where's
Hi.
the wife?
It's a wife. It's a life.
Ooh.
Yeah, I average like 15 views a video.
Wow,
Some
must
of
be
them,
nice.
some of them go up to 30. Some of them go down to
Raking it
8.
in. Raking it in.
I don't
I
mind.
average 4. 100 and like 20 subscribers and 4, and one guy's. I've had 2 comments in the last 2 videos, and one comment was play FTB, and the other one was play survival hardcore. I'm like,
Let
why
me
don't
check
you
them
like
out.
No,
me?
survival hardcore is such a useless game mode. Because I mean, I just got tired of it. Because I gave myself, this is a fair while now, I had a series called The Survivalist, and essentially was I had to continuously move and survive, and I could not have a single chest. I couldn't store stuff because I was always moving, was the idea. And I couldn't use a bed.
Mm.
Ooh,
I was severely restricting myself as far as what I could do in the series,
you hate
and
yourself, don't you?
huh?
You hate yourself, don't you?
No, it got to be the most boring thing in the world.
Oh, I'm sure.
It honestly God did, and I finally was just like, okay, how about this? I'm gonna defeat the dragon. That's what my goal is. I spent 3 episodes, the last 3 episodes that I made, one of which was not published, 3 episodes trying to harvest ender pearls. And the whole idea was that it was constant video. There was nothing that was omitted.
That has to suck.
And 3 videos, one of which was not published, which was an hour and a half of recording
Oh, jeez.
of me trying to hunt for ender pearls.
Ooh.
And you got like 4.
Yeah. And I was just like, fuck this, I'm done. I gave up. Like, that's why the last one never got published, is I never edited down the hour and a half to clips that were useful. It was just like, this is intolerant and boring. I was very tempted to edit in go into creative, like open it to a LAN, enable cheats, go into creative, give myself a stack of Eyes of Ender just so they could finish the damn thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, it got to that point, and I was just like, you know what, this is frustrating me beyond belief. I'm just done with it. So
I don't blame you, dude.
survival hardcore, as difficult as it sounds, is not very difficult.
It really isn't. I mean, after you get past the first night, it's really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been moving slow this time around, though. I mean, like I said, I found my spot, and I've just been mining slow, and then like I said, I don't know that the whole ESO thing kind of threw me off.
Well, I do know that my plan for a build, assuming that I can't find a space sufficient to build the adventure map, or if I just decide that it's not worth it and I'm just going to continue it from where I was on Season 2 and just do it single player, is going to be what I call the Life at Skyblock, or Life at Sky Limit. And I was going to set up an island that the flat part of it was at Y240, and I would limit myself to that 16 blocks to build things.
Huh.
And just have a giant floating island way the ass up in the sky. Which I know how unoriginal having a giant floating island is, but I figure having it that high and limiting my building and limiting my build height. Well, no, the other thing is that I'm going to be bringing up my inventory and an ender chest full of supplies, and I can't go get anything else.
And
I have to see how long I can survive. And the only times that I will leave are to go to other people's places. And I can't bring anything back with me that I didn't take.
You're going to do that on the server?
On the server.
So, in other words...
So I started making a list of all the materials that I want to bring with me. Like, I have
eggs.
2 buckets... Yeah, 3 stacks of eggs, just so that I can make sure to have a few chickens. Saplings of all the trees that I would want. A couple buckets of water, a couple buckets of lava. With the intention that I can grow trees for wood, and I can make a cobble generator.
Yeah.
And then I can have a chicken farm for food.
And
I can make a mob farm. Because if you're at Y240, you just have a lava trap to kill everything and auto-collect.
And then nothing can spawn below you, and yeah.
Yeah. All the mobs can only spawn in those dark areas.
Unless someone else is on, but that's...
I will clarify, there is one resource that I am allowed to bring to the island. The Sky Island. Dirt. To expand. To make the island bigger if I need to.
I would say try to limit yourself even in that and just expand with cobblestone.
Yeah, but I don't want the underside to be ugly.
And dirt's not?
Who's going to be able to see it?
Yeah, that's true as well.
This is how my mind works, okay?
Yeah,
I don't like ugly things. I am not Zippy.
Ooh, burn. Horse burn. I build a witch hut for redstone, and you build an island and don't want the bottom to be ugly when no one's going to be able to see it. Wonderful.
Yeah, you probably see it.
No.
Maybe.
I mean, even so, why would you build it anywhere near anybody else?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I still haven't even determined if I'm actually going to be doing this.
Well, if you don't, I might, because that sounds like a pretty cool idea.
Well, then fuck you. I'm going to do it anyways.
You see motivation right there. That's what friends are for.
Yeah. So I tweeted out the other last night, if I can find my tweet. I think I enjoy making thumbnails for videos almost as much as making the videos themselves. Because I went on like a little spree of making
Thumbnails.
thumbnails for my videos. Like Bits by Blocks, I did a new one. I did the MineSanity Season 3. And honestly, I kind of like how the Season 3 one turned out. I'm debating whether or not I want to have a large logo or if I want a large number.
I like it the way it is.
With the large logo.
Yeah.
I do
that
too.
logo really fits well in thumbnails, I think.
Yeah, it translates fairly well. The only thing that I didn't like is I didn't notice it at the time, and I'm not going to bother trying to fix it, is that there's a very faint white outline around the black pieces. But it's not so noticeable.
How do you even see that?
What do you mean?
I'm looking at it right now. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, if you make it super big,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if it's at thumbnail size, you can't even tell for the most
Even
part.
if it's at Twitter picture size, you can't even tell.
Yeah, it's something that I noticed. The Bits by Blocks though one I actually kind of like.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a better name than Bits by Blocks. It still sounds.
So was I.
Catchy.
I was actually gonna go with like inspiration, or something like that.
What about Bricks by Blocks? Hmm.
No,
No.
I don't know. What's who is it? BOO actually has an inspiration series as well. I know.
But that's going around and seeing other people's builds.
Oh, is it? I thought that was like him giving people inspiration. Okay.
He's hanging out with Corrales.
Yeah, he's on Corrales' server, and they're going around for their builders and showing off their works. And there's some pretty great things in that series too.
I'm actually
if you're using a 256K freaking resource pack, everything would look awesome too.
No, I mean I went
with
on that
shaders
server and looked at the stuff in default, and it looks pretty darn good. I'm jealous of some of the modern houses because I can't build modern houses for shit.
I honestly don't know what a modern house is supposed to be.
I'm hoping
lots of white and straight lines.
Yeah.
Here,
like
actually,
it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I took an architectural design sort of class.
Did you pass class?
Yes, I did. Well, it wasn't really architectural design. It was more identification.
Right.
For theater design, for set design, you have to be able to identify pieces, like what period they're from. Like, is it Art Nouveau? Is it Art Deco? Is it Victorian?
Is it an Athenic column versus a Corinthian column?
Who's it? What's it now?
Yeah, Greek and Roman.
Different styles.
There's a link, by the way. Okay. Now I know what these columns are. I've taken theater tech and architecture.
That's very ugly. I'm not gonna lie, the picture that Banjo's just sent me is very ugly.
Yeah, that one's not the best example, but it's the one I found first, so...
Well, go with one that's a better representation next time.
Okay.
I'm noticing that, like, all of the video, or all of the photos and videos in my Twitter feed are all thumbnails.
Yep.
The thumbnails that I processed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, well, there's that. I have to say the one for all videos for League of Legends seem to be doing very well. People seem to be enjoying those, despite the fact that we absolutely... well, no, we actually did really well as the Nasus team.
The Nasus team was undefeatable.
Well, against Zyra's. Yeah.
Against Zyra's.
I honestly would love to do a Soraka team.
Well, we have 3 votes.
Yeah, we can swing it. Grave would be all for that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, dem heals. All dem heals.
I'm trying to picture this in Sig's mind, and he's just not understanding a word we're saying right now.
Nope.
Okay, to clarify, in current meta of League of Legends, You have a top laner, you have a mid laner, you have a jungler, and then you have a duo bot lane in 5v5 teams. And one of the bot laners is a support, which basically they have abilities that buff up or help in some way the other bottom laner. Some of them do this by having abilities that heal them or give them mana or give them strength buffs. Some of them do it by not allowing the enemy team's champions to have abilities like causing them to be silenced or have fear or slowing them or capturing them. And Soraka is the quintessential support in that she has a heal that is for an individual. She has a mana give that also doubles if you use it on an enemy as a silence, meaning they can't cast abilities. And her ultimate is a global, meaning the entire team, healing.
Nice.
So, yeah. And then she has a attack move called Star Call, which causes 4 little stars to fall and attack enemies that are around her.
I think it's as many enemies as it can hit.
No, there's a limit. But if it hits a champion, it lowers their magic resistance, so it causes more damage to be able to be done. So having 5 of them on one team, meaning that if somebody was in a team fight or somebody was in a fight, that even if you're all the way across the map, you could hit your ult and heal the entire team. Basically allowing them to fight indefinitely or for an extremely extended period of time.
It's always convenient.
At least until the enemy dies.
Yes. The only downside is that she doesn't have very much power, very much oomph behind her attack spells.
Well, then you just build her AP and you're golden.
Yeah. So, having 5 of them on one team would be
And Sigs,
quite insane.
I know what you're thinking about League of Legends. I'm just gonna take a wild guess here. You're thinking this game looks stupid. I don't like these kind of overall viewing, omniscient, point and click kind of games. And I will not lie. I was the exact same way when I was first introduced to League of Legends by my friend.
It is a really fun game, and we need to get all of us together playing a game just to so that we have it in as a group. Because I don't enjoy playing it as much solo as I do when it's a group, because we can
solo sucks. I hate solo, but playing it with other people where you can yell at them physically is much better.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, because we Graves said that Zippy has his running, albeit not well.
No, we would not win the game.
I know. I'm not saying we would play a normal game. We would probably play against bots.
We would still lose.
No,
I was going to say Zippy's computer can't handle Minecraft.
Well, Minecraft, to be fair, is completely resource intensive. I can play Kerbal Space Program on my laptop that can run at 4 FPS Minecraft. So,
yeah.
There is a difference. One's written in Java, whereas one of them is written in actual game code.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I think it would be loads of fun.
It's time. That's what all it is time. I have limited amounts of time.
Well, maybe if Grave could ever show up.
I have limited amounts of time between picking kids up and work and everything else, and it's just like, it's like, oh.
Sorry, kids. I need more time, so I need to drop one aspect of my life: video games, work, or picking you guys up. Guess which one I'm dropping.
Gotta have food on the table, and gotta have Dad not be psychotic from lack of personal time.
Oh, it was part of the reason I get up 4:30 in the morning. So I get my personal time in. Well, that's the other thing is when do I know I play? 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like this way I'm not detracting away from anybody. And but typically, you guys aren't on, or if you are, it's like briefly. So
Those rare moments where you would interact with King.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
Later, loser.
We're trying to find more people.
It ain't easy,
Yeah.
folks. Actually, I do have one person after the podcast that I would like to suggest.
Okay.
Brought the thought in my head. Oh, actually, Azrael, I think I found an ice plains for you.
Oh, that would be shiny.
Yeah, pretty big one too, with taigas in the middle of it, and two ice spike biomes.
Ooh. Oh, are you in
I'm in.
Yeah. Is that north?
Yeah,
east
north.
of spawn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty large.
I need to get the new version of Emits downloaded and get in there and try to find something. But I actually, what? An ice spike biome would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, there's two of them in this one.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. And this is supposed to be rare. Oh, and there's like two mesas within walking distance of it.
Yeah. We've got one to the northwest, and then I think there's another one in the other direction.
Yeah, there's a giant one in the northwest.
Yeah. I need to be heading up there soon, actually, because I'm going to need a lot of clay for my build. I'm also going to need a lot of clay for the frickin' hub, so...
I have I think I mentioned that I have about 11.5 stacks of it for you, Sigs.
Oh, sweet. Well, I'm trying to think
how much... I've been saving up everything that I find. Clay. There's a swamp right down the hill from where I'm currently living, so...
I will gladly take every single bit of quartz that anybody has.
Well, we need a bunch of quartz for the hub. And I mean, I'm using all slabs except for the columns around. I mean, we actually don't need that much. I mean, we don't need ridiculous amounts of quartz. I mean, probably maybe 7 or 8 stacks of blocks, and that's about it. I wouldn't think.
You wish.
But I'm just saying. I mean, it's not all that much compared to.
No, really, quartz does not go a very long way. It is very difficult to keep a sustaining resource of quartz. I mean, I had like 6 or 7 stacks of it, and it's all gone within a really small build. It's horrible.
Well, yeah, but I don't.
Well, it all depends on how you're going to be using it, and Sigs has already planned out the whole nether hub.
Yeah, go look at the nether hub. It's an accent block. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. I used it as a main block.
Yeah, that's why. So I use the columns around some of the doorways, and then some half slabs on the floors. So, but it's also going to take a crap load of glass. So, and a lot of stone, of course.
I do not have a lot of that.
Well, I've been mining just because I'm resource poor as usual. So
yeah, I just tore through all my diamonds. I had like 20-ish, down to like 4-ish.
I think I have 10 left after using 3 for a pickaxe and ended up getting some touch.
Yeah. I enchanted a pair of boots today for level 30. Projectile protection.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've got 12 diamonds and then a pick. So.
Yeah, I'm definitely. It's still early. I mean, we're a week into it.
Yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good for a weekend.
Well, I can't say that we're doing well comparatively. I mean, season 2, we had already friggin' slayed the dragon, had the killed the wither,
on the first day.
Conquered the nether,
the bat, and everything. So we had access to.
I built a witch farm within a week. So what now?
I built a little house
on a hill.
On a hill.
Out of new blocks.
Out of new blocks. I have to say, for not planning that building out, it turned out incredibly well.
I like it. It's nice and quaint, and it looks nice.
No, it very much looks in place.
Zippy, I hope you're taking notes.
I actually, the funny thing is, like, it's not based on anything in particular, but it reminds me very much of my house, because how the two A-frame roofs overlap each other is something that's on my parents' house.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah, and because they have the garage in the house proper.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of what I went for with that, and I think it turned out really well. I'm enjoying it. I think it looks good. And now I started my pathway getting back down to the spawn village so that there's a defined path, and I'm going to be building underneath the house for my starting area.
Yeah, I'm 800 blocks away. I'm not building a path.
Well, you saw how close I am, so...
Oh, I know. On that note, gentlemen, I have to jet. I have a child to go pick up, so...
No worries.
Okay, I guess final words?
Yeah, we'll have this be a nice short podcast, so...
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm upset we reset the map, but I'm happy with new opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to move in a new direction.
And actually getting to, see things.
Yeah. Being able to see all the new things. So, thank you all for listening to us complain about different things and talk about our ideas. Like I said, unfortunately, Grave is not here to join us, but he will hopefully be in the next one. So, thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace!
Peace!